Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 ugly truths about building big, beefy shoulders. Before I get into that topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. All right, I got a series going, 3 ugly truths. And this one is about big, beefy shoulders. How to build big, beefy shoulders. So I'm going to dive into it. Number 1, the first ugly truth is low rep sets probably aren't the best way to build your shoulders. Look, everybody's obsessed with 5x5 training to the point sometimes where I see somebody's training program for a critique and everything is freaking 5x5. Like 5x5 is some magical protocol. Now, I'm not putting down a 5x5 protocol, but what I am saying is that every exercise is different, all right? Every compound exercise feels different. When I do dumbbell rows, for example, it feels better for me to do high rep sets. When I do barbell rows, high rep sets suck, so I love a 5x5 for barbell rows. Bench press. I find when I am training folks that they tend to do better on more volume on the bench press, a moderate volume. Maybe 6 to 8 reps, maybe 6 to 10 reps. So I tend to steer them away from a 5x5. Now on shoulders, on overhead presses, on dumbbell overhead presses, whatever compound movement you're using for shoulders, I find that low rep sets are not the best way to build strength and to build muscle. If you've ever done German volume training for shoulders, you've noticed that you have very weak shoulder endurance. The first time I did German volume training for shoulders, I tried to do a 10x10 with 135. That didn't work. I just crapped out really quickly in the last 4 sets. I moved on to 115, crapped out in the last 4 sets. Moved on to 95, crapped out in the last 4 sets. It seemed like there was no low point where I could actually do 10x10 with a shoulder exercise. The shoulders naturally have really poor endurance, but I find that when you do volume work with shoulders and you try to attack that endurance and you try to build strength in the 8 to 10 rep range, say for example on military presses and overhead presses, that the average lifter tends to progress more naturally, more efficiently, just in a better way than they would in a 5x5. So I strongly advocate getting away from low rep sets for overhead pressing, and if you want to build muscle and strength with them, move up your reps a little bit per set. The second ugly truth: you're not doing enough compound work per week. I remember back in the day when I first got on internet forums, when the bodybuilding forums were the wild west, and I mentioned that I was doing 2 compound exercises for shoulders each week. I swear 90% of the lifters on there just about shit their pants, like I was somehow going to damage my shoulders. They treated the shoulders like they were just made of glass, and they feared compound movement training. A lot of compound movement training. The problem, and I think that's where this came from, is a lot of these guys benched for a very long period of time with really crappy form and chewed up their shoulders. They weren't using good bench form, and therefore, because they had bad shoulders, they kind of feared doing a lot of overhead pressing, volume. What I advocate is doing a dumbbell and a barbell compound movement for shoulders each week. Doesn't matter what it is. Seated, standing, push press, military press, behind the neck press. For barbells, for dumbbells, you can do the Arnold press, seated, standing, single arm dumbbell press, alternating dumbbell press. Doesn't freaking matter. Get 2 compound movements in each week. All right, the last ugly truth for shoulders: train them is the same intent, with the same focus and drive and intensity that you train your chesticles, your big juicy chesticles. Guys love to attack their chest. They love to attack their biceps. But when it comes to shoulder training, it usually sucks. You know how it goes. Some guy will do a couple sets on the Smith machine, do some front raises, maybe do some face pulls, and maybe do some crappy upright rows or whatever. It sucks. The training absolutely sucks. You have to attack the shoulders with the same passion that you attack your favorite body parts. People ask me all the time because of my shoulder size what my secret is. For 30 years, I've attacked my shoulders with two compound movements per week with a lot of volume, and I've trained them with the same intensity and same drive and same passion that I've attacked my chest with. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.